Oh, this is our treatment presentation.
Choosing a song. The song that we are going to use for our music video is Mount Everest by Labyrinth, and we chose this song because it's got a euphoric and party-like feeling to it, and we want to incorporate this into the music video with specific camera shots and other media elements in our video. Labyrinth songs are quite popular and they all possess quite a similar feeling to them in both videos and songs.
The concept of our video. Our video is about a group of teenagers, specifically a group of girls who like to party. However, it includes the less appealing side of being a teenager, such as the overwhelming feeling and the feeling of being alone. This will be seen in a couple of the shots as it flashes between the happiness of the party and the unhappiness of being overwhelmed.
Representation of the artist and the creation of branding. So Labyrinth's imagery is very simplistic. He doesn't wear bright and flashy clothing like other artists may do, and but this is opposite in his music videos, as his music videos contain quite a lot of colour and they're very abstract and upbeat. He also has a unique theme to each of his music videos, as they contain shots that are out of the ordinary, and some are party vibe and then some are completely opposite, with more abstract shots that are a bit brain confusing. And this versatile style doesn't have a so-called brand, as nothing is the same with Labyrinth.
Influences from other videos, we have Mabel, LOL. We were influenced by this video because it had the colourful lighting and effects that we wanted to use, and we are going to try and use them and replicate them in our video. And another inspiration is another Labyrinth song called Still Don't Know My Name, and we were inspired by this because it uses very similar colours and camera techniques that we also want to try and replicate. It has similar themes and storylines of teenagers and the euphoric style of it, and we want to use it in our video to create this colourful atmosphere with contrast of the dark tones.
Target audience. For our music video, we're targeting the age group of 16 to 30. We have chosen to target this age category as we believe our video will be most appealing and relatable to this age category, with the use of bright colours and effects.
How we intend to attract our target audience. As our age category is quite young, the main way that we would attract them is by using social media, and especially things like Instagram. Our social media pages will contain colourful posts and things that they may be able to also relate to. On our social media page, we'll post short clips of music videos so they can get an insight into what it'll be like, and this will also promote the video and make the audience anticipate it more. We will also be informing everyone of important dates, such that the music video and album cover will be released, and this will help build the excitement.
The locations. The main location for filming is going to be a party-like scene. We are going to use colourful flashing lights to give that euphoric and teenage feel that we mentioned. We're also going to use a pool to show unique camera technique and effects, and using slow motion shots falling into the pool, swimming and other water-style scenes. This will help to create a more dramatic and unique visual to the audience, keeping them interested and wanting them to see more. And a third location we will use is a bedroom of a teenager, and we will use shots of them getting ready for the main part of the music video, which is going to be that party-like scene. And it will create a more relatable and possible nostalgic feeling for the audience because they can relate to getting ready for things such as this, being with their friends, and it will make it more enjoyable and interesting because they can personally relate to the scenes of the video.
So our promotional ideas. To promote a music video, we would again use our social media page. So this is that it can be easily reached by our target audience, as most teenagers are always on Instagram and online. And it's also the most beneficial way, as people aren't really going to use Facebook and Twitter at teenagers. They're more likely to use Instagram. And we would use a social media page instead of a website, as again it's more accessible and people are less likely to go onto the internet to see something that they can see on their social media page when they're already on there. And we would also create a digipack which matches the style of our video with pink, purple, blue colours. The similarity between the digipack and the video will make it more recognisable for the audience.
Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you. Any questions? Again, you've obviously talked about the content of the video being very geared towards maybe not a narrative as such, but something quite conceptual. How do you plan on incorporating the artist image within that? Again, you kind of mentioned the brand as being more versatile, but are we going to have any elements of the artist visually within any of these things?
Well, I guess because he's quite known for having like a slow style with the uses of colours and stuff, the audience should be able to recognise it because it's quite popular. He has quite a popular name and style to him, so we're hoping that people will be able to recognise it by using these colours.
Okay, so the branding is more focused on just the visual style rather than perhaps the artist's image as such. Do you think that's how important is it that we actually have an artist's visual image within this sort of promotional thing, this promotional package?
Well, sort of just that people can recognise that that's the artist, and it's not like I don't know how to say it, like, they won't get it confused with something else. It's quite easily recognisable.
Okay.